Hello, my name is Niels McGrath and I'm part of the European Blockchain Services Infrastructure team working at the European Commission. Welcome to this first in a series of episodes we've called Piloting with EBSI Explained. Now, this first episode is a quick introduction to the course where we'll cover who this course is for, why it's important, and give you an overview of what you're going to learn. All right, let's get started. So, who should watch this course? Well, if you work in a public administration and you're responsible or involved some way in deploying EBSI nodes, or involved in a CEF project, or perhaps you're developing existing use cases supported by the EBSI infrastructure, and finally, maybe you're just interested in using EBSI for future use cases. Well, if any of these situations applies to you, you're in the right place. Secondly, why is this course important? Well, there are three objectives for this course. The first is where we're going to learn about key concepts that hopefully will inspire you to launch a blockchain pilot using the EBSI infrastructure. Secondly, you're going to learn how the EBSI infrastructure works and get some inspiration for your own pilot. And finally, we'll walk you through the steps to actually design your pilot. So while we're moving through the course, we'll link you to all the practical information and tools that we've prepared for you. Next, what exactly are you going to learn by following this course? Well, the first series of episodes will tackle the following key topics. In episode 1, we're going to explain the challenges related to digital trust. In episode 2, we're going to go back in time and explain how we went from paper to the digital post office. In episode 3, we're going to look to the future and talk about the emergence of blockchain and the digital wallet. In episode 4, we'll explain EBSI in detail and help get you inspired to launch your pilot. And in episode 5, we'll explain the practical methods and tools you can use to design your pilot. And we're going to do it all by looking at the world through the eyes of our persona, Ava. Because if we're successful, she's going to be able to manage her identity, manage her diploma credentials, and even set up a company and access funding from the European Union or from the digital wallet in her pocket. Once you've designed your pilot, you'll be able to access a second set of episodes that will walk you through creating your roadmap for the implementation and kickstarting your pilot. Okay, so to wrap up this episode, let's just sum up what we've learned. This course is targeted at people who work within the EBSI community, and more precisely, those who are involved in deploying nodes, involved in a CEF project, developing use cases that are currently supported by the infrastructure, or those who are interested in using EBSI in the future. This course will hopefully really inspire you and help build your understanding of EBSI. And finally, this course will help you design your pilot in a way that's going to make it easy to communicate with your key stakeholders and the EBSI community as a whole. So if that sounds good to you, let's move on to episode 1. Where we're going to look at some of the key concepts surrounding digital trust.